What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Page 50 Marketing Minute. I'm Stuart Amadon. On today's episode, YouTube is changing its view counting metrics. AI overviews are now bringing in organic traffic. Who saw that coming? Americans hate AI, also not surprising. And there is a war happening right now between Reddit and ChatGPT. Let's get into it. First off, YouTube is changing its view counting metrics. That means any view, even if it's just the first frame of a video, now is going to get counted. Old metrics were considered what was called engaged views, people who watched for a little while. So what does this really do? It's going to show you distribution of what's going out from your YouTube channels, meaning anytime that video pops up in front of somebody else, you're going to find out about it. It's also really going to inflate your vanity metrics, and I think our dopamine hits too, but we'll see what happens in the long run of things. Next, AI overviews now account for nearly 10% of organic sessions on websites. In other words, what everybody was worried about happening was that the AI interviews or the AI overviews were actually going to gobble up internet traffic. But what's actually happening is it's bringing internet traffic to websites just at a different place in the sales funnel. So here's where you have to get creative as a business owner. You have to think about now the AI overview acting as an element in your qualification process. Think more towards top of funnel, more towards mid funnel, not just trying to get them to enter the funnel at all at first. Next up, Americans hate AI. That's not surprising. Anybody who's spent any time on the internet right now know that this is the direction that things are headed. But it's not that we hate AI in all applications. Specifically, according to a Gallup poll, Americans hate AI when it is replacing humans, when it is replacing people's faces and people's voices. Now, that's not surprising. Again, if you've spent any time on the internet in the last 6 weeks, you've seen this trend already starting. But why is this something that we should not be surprised by? If we go back to 2020 and COVID and everything went down in that era, it unlocked this new time where people could content create on their phone and get the same amount of traction that multi-billion-dollar movies get. So what does that mean for us? Let me just frame it like this. Ryan Trahan made 50 states in 50 days on an iPhone, and it blew up the internet. The capability for creativity and productivity should be human-centric, not what I would call quality obsessed. Okay. And the AI stuff that people are creating today is they're trying to mimic cinematic shots. You don't have to do that anymore. People don't feel comfy in that kind of space. What they would rather see is a human being doing human things. So lean into it. Last up, Reddit and ChatGPT are at war, which is really fun to watch. Honestly, ChatGPT in its searches, it's now cutting automatic references to Reddit threads, which is really interesting because if you were watching this at all last week, you'll remember that Reddit is being utilized heavily by folks to actually manually check the recommendations that it's getting from AI bots. Now, on top of this, here's the funny part: Reddit is actually using AI tools to convert its content into videos and podcasts. This is not a joke. This is real stuff. So it's almost as though Reddit is looking towards OpenAI and ChatGPT and being like, watch this. Like, this is really fun drama to kind of see. I think it's probably just a coincidence. The big question is who's going to win this fight between Reddit and ChatGPT. It's Reddit. Reddit will win. The humans will always win. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for watching another episode of the Marketing Minute. We hope this is helpful to you. If it was, like, share, subscribe. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.